Hey everyone, CarnyPop here, and welcome to another episode of the Monster Manual Mondays After Show, Need an Encounter? Where I take the monster from the last episode of Monster Manual Mondays and give you a ready-to-go encounter for your Dungeons & Dragons game. Go check out this week's episode on shocker lizards if you haven't already, and now, let's get into it. First of all, let's do a quick rundown of the traits of the shocker lizard so you'll understand a little bit what you're piloting. This 5th edition stat block uses the kobold as its base, while changing a few stats and adding a few features. The most important changes are as follows. The shocker lizards have a ranged shock attack. They have a feature, Living Battery, which improves the damage of each of their lightning attacks for each allied shocker lizard within 15 feet. And they have a feature which allows 4 shocker lizards to collectively take their turn to use Drain Battery, which fires off a much more powerful shock at the risk of missing the whole unit's attack. Let's get into the encounter. This is designed to be a hard encounter for 4 level 3 adventurers. This encounter can be used on its own, or it can easily lead into more plot hooks either from the attacked merchant or from the shocker lizards reporting back to some more powerful creature. This encounter is at night, where only the glow of the shocker lizards serve to illuminate the battle. The merchant, here represented by Merlinus from Fire Emblem, has been attacked by a group of shocker lizards. He has been tied up to be tormented by the lizards, and the contents of his cart have been spilled around the area. This group of shocker lizards have made a set of old stone ruins their hiding place, with a few scattered stone walls that are 15 feet high, as well as some stone pillars of the same height. The PCs can either be out looking for the missing merchant already, or they can just hear draconic chatter while traveling or when making camp for the night. The winged kobold has shocker lizard blood, so you can take the shock attack and its related abilities from the shocker lizard stat block and slap it onto the winged kobold. The giant toad acts as an attack dog for the shocker lizards, and it starts the battle asleep, only waking up once the combat erupts. As for tactics, the shocker lizards will attempt to group as a unit farther away from the PCs, launching more powerful shock attacks from afar. Once their unit is splintered, either through an AoE spell or by at least one of them dying, they will scatter out, putting out their electrical lights and attempting to use the darkness and shape of the ruins to reset the situation and sneak up on their foes. While this is going on, the winged kobold will launch its own shocks while staying above the action. You should try and keep it out of reach of the PCs while still keeping it close enough to the shocker lizards that it both benefits from and contributes to Living Battery. If the shocker lizards see that the tide of the fight is against them, any number of them will try and use their hostage to bargain for their life. It's up to the PCs how successful that is, but the merchant will definitely offer a reward for being kept alive. The giant toad attacks PCs and never lets up, trying to draw aggro to protect the much less hardy shocker lizards. So again, for this encounter you will need 1 giant toad, 1 winged kobold with shocker lizard blood, and 4 shocker lizards. That's it for this encounter, and I'll see you next time on Need an Encounter?